Bigbossjock, day 134 of the protest, episode 84 of the radio show. Mighty 750, 750 kilohertz, AM. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entrar a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es que me ayuda a hacer la rima. Y yo digo a nuestro único Dios, gracias. Radio Rebelde. Continuando. Otro día haciendo el protesta. Día 134. Episodio 84 del programa. El radio show del gran jefe. Siguiendo, es otro día empezando el show. Cada tarde, lunes a viernes, acá al frente de la oficina del F.B.I. que se ubica en Redding, California, en el norte del estado. Aquí al frente, aquí, el edificio del F.B.I. El edificio no es de ellos. Yo creo el espacio es alquilado por el gobierno federal Yankee, estadounidense. ¿Es unidiense o unidiense? Yo soy estadounidense. Otro más. Por nacimiento. También tengo años acá en el Imperio. Donald. Alright, here we go. Donald. Hoy día anunció que iba a prohibir transexuales que no pueden servir en las Fuerzas Armadas de Estados Unidos. Todo eso es planificado. Y otro ejemplo es en la manera que Donald había prohibido los homosexuales, los transexuales. Él debía, mira, si él realmente es en contra a los transexuales, él debía decir, en nuestras Fuerzas Armadas no queremos transexuales porque tienen ellos desórdenes mentales y ellos necesitan ayuda por su problema antes que entran. Ahora si ya entran, deben salir y recibir atención por su condición de ser enfermo mentalmente. Él, en vez de decir eso, Donald dijo, por el costo, cuesta mucho para ellos recibir una vagina cuando tiene un pene. Y él no quiere, y el gobierno, él representándolo, Donald, que no quieren pagar la cuenta. O una vagina que convierta a un pene. Si él realmente es en contra a ellos los transexuales, él debía hablar de morales bajos, la enfermedad, la condición que tienen ellos mentalmente, el desorden, la enfermedad mental que sufren ellos, su condición, estado mental, enfermedad psicológica. As I was saying in Castellano, I was mentioning, for all you bilingual speakers, you got it. And the ones who only speak English, there was something I was noticing on the TV today, but it's not TV, it's a screen that I watch things. Donald came out and professed that he's a homo. When he looks in the mirror, I mean, he is a bisexual. No, he is a bisexual. As far as his scripting, he is against transsexuals because he fornicates with men and women. And he has decades. That's his style. Donald's immoral, like the rest of them are. And for some reason, the whole time he was running, I know why, because it's never mentioned. Moral integrity. Does the candidate have moral integrity? They can't talk about that because the morals they practice can't be defined as high moral values. They can only be defined as core values. What, if you look at what that means pride. Yankee pride correlates to being a queer. They're programming, that's Yankee Sam, through the 6 corporations. Listen to how they word the term pride. Now Yankee pride correlates to Yankee queer. And they've been doing this for some years. Donald was instructed to do that today. Ban queers from the military, transsexuals, to further the fight, the divide between Barry's group and his. Otherwise, he would have said, and he would have done it in a respectful way, he would have explained, no longer will transsexualism be tolerated as if it's something admirable. It's a disease, public, and we need to address this problem. The military will not pick up the bill allowing these people to enter with the problem that they have. Good afternoon. They need to get help first. Their mental problem makes them an unstable individual. And some of those jobs quite sensitive in the sense that someone can get killed by a person with a mental disorder holding a rifle. They're the ones deciding. Oh, but wait, they didn't know that they suffered from a mental sickness because the 6 corporations are promoting transsexualism as if it's something desirable. I mean, it's normal. The person was born that way. The person didn't have an error. It's where they came from, paradise and our Creator, Allah, Father in heaven. That's where they're putting the error. No, who erred, who failed, was the one that came here and decided to take that way. Yankee Sam knows quite clearly what causes transgenderism. Transgenderism is at the center of the MK Ultra program. They torture the people in the concentration camps to induce transgenderism, created a slave. And this is why Yankee Sam, through the 6 corporations, is promoting transsexualism as if it's something, well, you might want to think about. It is an option. You, the public, how often have you ever heard moral values? be brought up when transsexualism is the topic. No. Hot? The people would get furious. They can't. Doesn't coincide. That's why they don't read the Bible. They criticize. Nor do they. The Christians, I don't know how they feel about Christ. Well, he's depicted in that way in Yankee Sam's programs. So as far as the way Yankee thinks, I don't know. Their way out there coincides with their lifestyle. And the queer spokesman, it was on CBS if you want to look at the clip. A homo, he works for GLAAD, Queers Can Be, Flamer, explaining why they'd come so far and Donald was taking it all away from them. And he used over and over the words integrity and pride. Well, that's something to ask you, the gay spokesperson. The organization GLAAD, G-L-A-A-D. But I don't want to ask you personally, because I already know, I have an idea of how you're going to respond if you go with that same Yankee line. But I'll say to the rest of you, the public, integrity, pride, how's that coincide with being immoral, practicing low moral values? It's the opposite.
Oh no, like because
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Practicing immoral values leads to shame. Doing things right leads to pride. What transsexuals do can't be described as high moral values. In their role they can. Well, they can twist anything. Let's define right now what's high moral values and what's low moral values. Is anus sex high moral values? Well, everyone get out your pencils and papers, pupils. We're in class. And it's time that finally someone talks about this. Speaking right to you, the public. Is anus sex high moral value? Or would that be considered practicing low moral values? Will that coincide with something that would go on in Sodom and Gomorrah? Oh, I think it would. And I'll answer that question for the class. You're being duped, public. It's time for you to start using your logic thinking. Logically, if you do things wrong, that isn't going to lead to having self-respect, gaining pride. That comes with doing things right. High moral values. One high moral value act leads to another. Such as can be said with each immoral, low value, moral value act. Such as anus sex, queers. Their sexual urges come first, before all of us, the public. Them being a frolicking fornicator. If they had an injection and had the needle sticking in their arm and they're about to hit the plunger, do we feel bad? I mean, would you? I don't. Nor do I that they can't control their urges. Bigbossjock signing off momentarily. I want only God, Father in heaven, Allah. He's right here inside of me. He's who helps me do this rhyme, and I do say to Father in heaven, Allah, thank you. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Dentro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es quien me ayuda a hacer esa rima, y yo digo gracias a nuestro único Dios por ayudarme, a acompañarme haciendo esa rima. Firmando fuera.